cita kita yang mulia berjaya Singapura. Marilah kita bersatu dengan semangat yang baru. Semua kita berseru, majulah Singapura, majulah Singapura.
Hello everyone. Today we are going to interview one of our pastor that working in Singapore for many years. Let's go.
The first question is what language they are using in Singapore?
Okay, there are four main languages. Okay, the first one is English. Okay, the second one they call it Mandarin, Chinese.
Or Chinese?
Yes. The third one is Malay. Malay. Okay, then the fourth one is Tamil. These are the four main languages officially recognized as the national language of Singapore. So there are four of them. Yeah, so in every announcement in Singapore,
Yeah.
there are four language. So like, do not smoke, right? Four language.
Oh.
Do not smoke in
Yes.
English, then in Chinese, and in Malay, and in Tamil.
Oh.
Yes.
See, thank you so much. The second question is what kind of food that they like to eat as well?
Okay. They like to eat similar to the language. They eat mostly Chinese food.
Oh.
Okay, and then some Indian food, and then some Malay food. So for example, they eat a lot of those noodles, fried rice, a lot of fried rice. They eat a lot of pork as well, because Chinese like to eat pork. But because the Malays are mostly Muslim, they are Islam, so they don't eat pork. So for the Malay, they will eat like they call it nasi lemak. Nasi lemak is like rice they cook with coconut milk. Then they will put like chili sauce, and then cucumber, and then peanut, and then usually it comes with either they call it ota. Ota is like ota is like fish. They will grind it very smooth. Then they will mix it with flour. Then they will put it in a banana leaf. Then they will grill it like that. That's what they eat. Then the Tamil, of course, Indian food a lot. Miss Susanna knows it. Biryani, they call it biryani. They call it chapati, naan, all this Indian food. They eat a lot as well. That is Singaporean favorite food.
Oh,
Yes.
you can search in Google, right?
Yes, you can search in Google. Yes, if you need to search in Google, you search this term, fish head curry Singapore, a famous food from Singapore. The second one is they call it chili crab.
Chili.
Yeah, chili crab. So that one, of course, it's crab. They cook it like in a big fire like that. Yeah, that one is famous in Singapore. Chili crab. You can Google it also. Yes.
Thank you so much. The next question is how they teach each other.
Oh, they greet each other.
Yeah.
Oh, they greet each other normally, like because in
Not
Singapore,
very in Thailand.
no, there is no why, there is no special one. They just say hi, usually hi, very normal, like because they were colonized by the British, so they are very used to the way the Western people from the West do all those way of greeting, like hi, good morning, as the same in Singapore.
shake
They
hand
say
also, right?
shake hand also. Yeah, shake hand. In the Chinese side, usually sometimes if you are Chinese and Chinese, sometimes they will do the like this, yeah. But not common. Mostly shake hand, normal shake hand. Okay.
Next question is how they like to dress. Okay.
Oh, dress. Oh, they dress. They dress like also very modern. Yeah, very modern. But they do have the Chinese traditional clothes. They call it cheom sam. Cheom sam. Yeah, you can Google it also, cheom sam. So it's like those clothes from China. The same. Yeah. Yes.
Last question. From your experience,
Uh-huh.
can you tell a little more
About
about
Singapore. Okay. Singapore is probably the most modern country in Southeast Asia. Okay, Singapore is very safe, very clean. Like for example, crime rate in Singapore is very, very low. You can leave your computer on a table, you can leave your phone on a table, like in the mall, like in the Starbucks. Nobody will steal it.
Oh.
Yes, even like when we were living in Singapore, we don't lock our house because nobody will come and steal your things.
Oh.
Yeah, Singapore is very safe, very clean. They also have a very advanced technology, so everything there is very, very modern. For example, like they have transportation system. Like in Bangkok, they have BTS, but in Singapore, they call it MRT. And the MRT is like very, very advanced. Like you can go from one place to another. You don't need car. You can just ride MRT. You can reach the place easily. And then they have full facilities in every part of the place you stay.
Yeah.
Full facilities mean they have the police station, they have fire station, they have medical clinic, they have dentist, they have supermarket, 24 hour. Yeah. So like you hungry,
Yes.
I used to stay in this apartment. It's on the 11th floor. If I hungry, I just come down. The supermarket is just on the first floor. If I sick, I come down. The doctor is on the first floor. I don't have to go far for anything. Very, very, very convenient. Yes, very happy.
Yes.
But of course, on the other side, because they have to make all these things working, right?
Yes.
So they are very hardworking, very, very hardworking. So Singaporeans are very stressful people. Yeah, they are not very relaxed. Everything must be fast. Everything must be right. Everything must be done properly. That is Singaporean. And then the second one is they like to complain. And then they are very direct. Means if I think you are not right,
Yes.
I will tell you right that like no, that's not right.
Oh.
So like like in Thailand, like like that, right?
Yes.
Singapore, no.
Oh.
If you're wrong, I tell you now. Wrong,
Oh.
cannot like that. Singapore is very direct, very straightforward. Yes. Yes, that is Singapore. One day maybe you ask teacher Susanna. Hey, teacher Susanna, we go field trip to Singapore. Yeah. All of you class go together to Singapore. To one day or 2 days and you see Singapore. Yeah. Okay, any more question? No more? That's all?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
thank you
thank
for
you,
for
Pastor.
for
Thank you
asking
so
me
much.
question. Yes. Hopefully you will go get A for your
Thank you for attention.